What's up, Brink fam?
Hello.
Me and your girl, Michelle here. We are starting something new today after our last little fiasco with Busch Gardens. We realized, or I realized, I put on a lot of weight since my golden years. So, me and Michelle decided to buckle down. She's going to be my workout partner on this.
I'm being a supportive wife.
As you should be. And we are going to start going on. We're going to start going on walks routinely every night now. I don't know how far around our apartment complex is, but right now we're starting with two walks. Two walkies around the parky.
2 laps.
2 laps around the apartment complex. We've actually been going since Monday, which I'm very proud of us for going this far. Because usually we get home, we're like, ah, just kill me. But we're tired. We don't want to do anything, and usually we'll just come home and get in pajamas or whatever.
I don't know, but I've had more energy since we've been walking every night.
Yeah, it does help. But so we can lose the gut. And
the pregnancy belly.
That one too.
I'm not pregnant.
No. No. Jenga game's too strong. But we decided that we're going to start doing this, eating healthier and stuff like that, cut back on sodas and sugars and junk like that. And we decided that, maybe some of you would like some motivation to go along with us, because if my fat ass can get up and go out and start doing this stuff, you can too. And excuse me, follow along with the process of keeping up with our weight and stuff like that. Right now I'm at 300 pounds. I'm not proud of that.
I weighed myself at Publix last week. I went back up to 164, I think. So I gained about 7 pounds after the wedding.
Yeah.
But that has to do with eating habits and, food and wine festival kind of, killed it for me.
So yeah, this is what we're going to start doing. Going on walks, working out more. Not so much lifting weights for me anymore, because I'm too broad-shouldered and chest for that.
Unless to do some squats.
And it's causing me to not be able to fit in rides anymore. That's how bad it's gotten. So this is what we're going to start doing. We don't actually have a name for this yet, but just come along with us. We'll keep you guys up to date, tell you what we're doing and how we're doing it. We may even tell you some cooking tips and tricks to
we'll do it every Wednesday. Workout Wednesdays. Make
meals taste better. So, I've done something like this before, but I went extreme with it, and I lost 30 pounds in 3 months.
Hard.
Okay. Hopefully it won't hit us. No. That's the end of the vlog, because they're gonna hit us. Nope, never mind. But yeah. So we'll think of something, we'll come back with it, and but this will be the first installment of it. Like I said, we do 2 laps around here. Next week we're gonna do 3 laps. When we get to 5 laps, we're gonna start walking to Crane's Roost, which is that way. And it's really, really far to go around it and then back to our apartment complex. So we are going to, be doing this more often. That way we lose the weight, get back in shape, and I won't be going to all the videos going. I was watching the Florida video today, and I was sitting there talking, and I was like, hey, we just walked a mile. So, alright.
You don't even sound like that when we go to Disney.
I know, but it's usually a mile broken up over time. But yeah, ow, my shoulder. But yeah, so we'll keep you guys up to date, and I hope you guys enjoy this segment. Alright, we're back. She made it too. I try to lose her. Huh?
Walking doesn't bother me.
I try to lose her. But anyways, we did about 20 minutes.
I guess.
It's usually 20-30 minutes to do the walk for 2 times. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes. So yeah. But while we were gone, I left our dinner in the slow cooker. And basically what I did, I didn't do much to it, but it's just chicken. So it's been in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The next step I'm going to do with it is take it out, use 2 forks, and I'm going to shred it up.
Yes. I love shredded chicken.
And I'm going to use a little bit of cream cheese with some Frank's home sauce. Frank's hot sauce, by the way. And make some buffalo chicken out of it. And then I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese. Velveeta.
We don't need to be eating pasta.
Says you.
Tyler, that's a huge carb.
Yeah. Carbs aren't bad.
Eh.
Like a load of carbs, like just eating bread after bread when you go to a restaurant.
Hey.
That's where I get you.
I love bread though.
I know you do. But like do that with macaroni and cheese.
I need something to drink. I'm thirsty.
Don't really have much on the vegetable department right now. Let's see. Hold on.
Broccoli.
There's like half a bag. I used most of it last night. Oops.
We have carrots.
Yeah, we have
beans.
carrots, we have green beans, we have peas,
Ugh.
corn.
Peas. Blech. Blech.
Weird. She doesn't like hamburgers either. Like
Actually,
she is not American.
I actually had a conversation with my mom about that today, and apparently she's not a big hamburger fan either, so that's where I get it from.
Communist.
It's not that I don't.
In Mother Russia, hamburger eats you.
It's not that I don't like hamburgers, it's just I've never had a hamburger that's worthy enough for me to eat. Except for JCB. But I was pretty drunk when that happened.
Nice. Keep it classy. Anyways. Communist. She won't eat a hamburger, but she'll eat taco meat.
I barely put any taco meat in my tacos though.
It's still eating the same thing. Except for one has a little more into it. But I digress. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. A good thing to do is like for protein is chicken or a lean steak, which is like an eye of round steak. A vegetable and a small amount of carbs. Like I said, carbs aren't bad. Carbs are what give your body fuel. So, good thing to have.
You fuel.
They're going to give you fuel upside your head. I swear to God. One of these days, power into kisser. A good rule of thumb is if you take your fist, that should be about how much protein you have, the size of your fist. It's the way you look at it. You can have as much vegetable as you want. Usually it's just water. So, meh. And then, like a half a cup to a cup of, what is that called again? I just said it. You threw me off. Carb. That's right. Carb. I prefer white rice or brown rice. Brown rice is really good. If you do brown rice, you can do a little bit more because it's not as like starchy as white rice. But still at the same time, it's filling. It makes you feel fuller, so you're not eating a meal and then getting like starved afterwards. We're like, I just ate dinner and I still feel like I'm gonna die. And your stomach makes that weird noise.
Your stomach always makes that noise though.
It does, but probably why I'm fat. So yeah, and then coming up for my family, we used to have a lot of kids. You know, I was the youngest of 3, and then we added my stepbrother and stepsister later on. But in my mom's family, she's so used to cooking for a good amount of people, she would make a ton of food. I'm gonna wash my mouth on that one. I almost said it.
I heard you.
But yeah, she used to make a ton of food and you would have leftovers for days. My objective is to have enough food for tonight and then leftovers for tomorrow for lunch. That way we're not going out and getting fast food or chips or soda or anything like that. Because another thing is that a recent study, I say recent, but it's like 2 or 3 years old now, shows that, let's take your standard like Whopper meal from Burger King. Some of you might not be Burger King fans, but same concept. Your #1 combo at any place. For an adult, calories wise, is for 2 adults. If you get the kids menu, that's actually the appropriate size for a 1 adult to eat. And half of a kids menu is actually the size for a kid to eat. So that's a good little tidbit to know, is that, my hand's stuck on the strap. Hold on, there you go. Is that if you do go out to lunch, try to order out the kids menu. Makes it easier for you. You pay less, you eat less, and you still feel full, but you're not like overeating. My aunt and uncle used to do this thing. They would go out, I think it was like once a week. And what they would do is they'd go out once a week, and as soon as they got their food, they ordered like a steak, like chicken, whatever. They would split it in half.
I'm not going.
Okay. They would split it in half, and then, like, as mean as he sat down, they go bring our food and bring us a to-go box. And they would split their food in half, take half of it home, and eat the other half for dinner. Thus halving the calories right there. And then they have lunch for tomorrow. And they lost a ton of weight doing that. Like, I hadn't seen them for a few years, and I came back up, and I was like, wow, you guys have pretty much disappeared. So, good for them. Love my family. And the fact that they did that. But, like, that's some tips and tricks for you guys right there. I think we're gonna do these little health videos once every Wednesday. I think that's what we decided on when we were walking around. And yeah, like I said, it's gonna be us talking about what we're exercising, how we're exercising, some tips and tricks for making your food taste a little better, and some tips and tricks for, like, you know, good little weight loss things. Like, you're not gonna have to starve yourself or anything else like that. So stay tuned for more. Hit that like button if you'd like this, and we'll keep up the dates with you guys. And always,
live your life on the brink. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for
bye, guys.
these series.
Yeah, for these series. Bye.